A walking dictionary? What could that mean? Kayla is very, very clever. She's the best at understanding big words, however. One day in English class, she was left puzzled. She'd never heard something that had left her so muddled. Her teacher was talking about metaphors. They are something Kayla had never heard of before. For example, a walking dictionary, her teacher said. The phrase bumbled and tumbled inside of her head. A walking dictionary? Kayla exclaimed. I've never heard something so silly, she complained. Kayla was confused and her head felt all fizzy. She just could not understand, so she went to ask Izzy. Izzy, do you understand what Miss said? Nope, not me. Why don't you ask Owen instead? Owen, do you understand what a metaphor is? Sorry, Kayla, it has my brain in a whiz. Later that day, when Kayla got into bed, that silly little metaphor bounced around in her head. She was thinking and thinking and thinking, you see. A walking dictionary? That's impossible. It just cannot be. The next morning she woke up, still feeling confused. Kayla strolled to the kitchen, looking unamused. Her dad was at the table eating his beans. When Kayla asked him, "Do you understand what a metaphor means?" He looked up from his breakfast and saw Kayla's face. "I think I do, but let's look it up, just in case." Dad typed out the question, and there on the computer, he scrolled down to find a definition to suit her. A metaphor, Dad belts. It compares two things by saying something is something else. But why does it have to be so complicated? Kayla cried. To make something more interesting, Dad replied. Dad, can you explain what a walking dictionary is? Dad chuckled. Well, it's you, my little English whiz. A walking dictionary means you are very clever. You know a lot of words and you can use them whenever. But how do you learn what these things are? Kayla asked. For me, I've understood it as time passed. Kayla felt a little more at ease. She can find it hard to understand phrases like these. Metaphors can be difficult, you see, a bit more so for Kayla because she has ASD. Autism spectrum disorder is what that stands for, which may not be something you have heard of before. For Kayla, she takes some things literally. This can be true for some people with ASD. Although she finds some things easy to imagine, a walking dictionary sounds as make-believe as a dragon. Metaphors may need a bit more description because Kayla finds it difficult to understand fiction. Although it's very important to know, not everyone with ASD will find it hard though.